All right, let's continue. What can we do? Something to look up again. The History of Candy, Volume 2. Let's look at that. This is a book about all things candy throughout history. It starts with historical accounts dating back to the ancient Egyptians and chronicles candy through the year 1924. It includes some print advertisements from companies you've heard of, including an extremely early newspaper ad for 5 pieces that Charles Lee included due to a major misprint. Added to evidence. Alright. Found this advertisement in The Sweet History of Candy Volume 1 by Charles Lee. It's from 1924, 2 years after the debut of 5 Pieces. The author included it because of the spelling error of the word available near the bottom. Available. Since the flavors are inspired by their children, they order grape, elderberry, egg cream, cinnamon extract, and melon. I got this from somewhere else. Alright. I am never ever going to find where they mentioned the person marrying weirdly. Let's check the history again. Okay. Da 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 da. I have it. I can search for Brother Trouble. Maybe I can find that other picture of Reina. Just following lines now. It's a 1989 sitcom with two 16-year-old brothers the same age, one adopted, played by Tommy Mark Sheridan and Dustin Christopher Baker. Their single mother, played by stand-up Penelope Tessa Green. Okay, let's highlight these. Often had to navigate her job as a magazine columnist as well as the troubles that come with raising two boys who were extremely competitive in sports, academics, and even romantic pursuit of their next door neighbor Roxy. The showrunner was small screen director Ron Roottrees. Well, look at that. The show had strong ratings through the entirety of season 1, rocketing both Sheridan Baker to instant stardom, mostly amongst the teenage girl demographic. However, it was cancelled in 1991, midway through the second season due to significant drop-off in ratings. Can I search for Ron Roottrees? Ron Roottrees is a small screen director and the head of RR Productions. He directed episodes of a few other shows before showrunning and creating a one-season hit, Brother Trouble. One of these two. Let's switch them. Director. How many candidates do I have? 1, 2, 3. I could switch them. Maybe CEO. Maybe television. Doesn't say television. Okay. Maybe it's him. Oh, maybe the pictures are wrong. Crap. Director. Maybe the pictures are wrong. Oh well. One of these two guys is Ronald Roottrees and Robert Roottrees. Let's see if I can figure out more. Go back. Dustin Christopher Baker. Dustin Christopher Baker is often abbreviated DCB by his teenage fans. Since leaving Brother Trouble, he has appeared in a few straight-to-VHS movies that adapt classic literature to a family audience with minor success. The most popular, which was Jane Eyre. Alright. Which reimagined the Charlotte Bronte novel as a high school romance with a focus on skateboarding. He doesn't seem to be associated with the Roottrees. Yeah, nothing there. Penelope Tessa Green. Ooh, Penelope Tessa Green is a retired comedian. As a result, for Laugh Lounge, a club in Reno that claims Penelope got her stand-up start, it bursted her famously raunchy breast milk cheese routine in the 80s before she was a TV star on Brother Trouble. The site claims that she retired for the birth of her first child, but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers, doing more family-friendly material. We find a picture labeled Joko Lantern 1997, as well as a different picture labeled Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets in 1994. Both have been added to evidence. Alright. Why? Alright, let's just go to the board and see. Penelope Tessa Green. Alright, I'm gonna guess this is Ronald Roottrees. Director Penelope Tessa Green. This one, maybe. Jack is one of those kids. Okay. Let's do Joko Lantern. Laugh Lounge Comedy Club hosts several fundraisers throughout the year, but the most famous one seems to be Joko Lantern, which happens every Halloween. Comics and patrons are encouraged to wear costumes, and it seems the person with the best costume wins a voucher which can be redeemed for 5 pounds of buffalo wings. There's a 2-drink minimum and a 0 tolerance policy for heckling. Every year we tell people not to heckle the comics, and every year someone ends up getting kicked out. Don't do it. Alright. One of these is them, I'm pretty sure. wedlock, maybe him. But who do I got here? I think this... the picture might be wrong. I don't know who the picture is. That's right. I gotta try the other pictures. Crap. Not her. Try the other one. How am I supposed to find out who these people are? Alright, maybe he's not a housewife as well. Yeah, and they could be over here as well. This could be Brian Jones, could be over here. Stephanie Landon. No, they have to be a kid. So I'm pretty sure this is right. Who did Guy Hudson marry? Got them. Sam Cattrall. She has glasses. Is this a hint that it's her? Maybe that's it. So we're back to thinking that's her. How many Roottrees do we have? Christina, Tessa, Wolf, Candy, K12. This is just a pure guess. Not correct, it seems. Alright, we don't have any information about it. If that's her, we can switch them out. Crap. I don't think... Where's the... Doesn't mean this is Brian Jones. It could be that this is Brian Jones, but this does not matter. Find... Okay, I'm still trying to find Lauren's youngest brother's name. Cannot do it. Pretty sure this is correct. We get CEO maybe? No, he's a director. Of course, the picture might be wrong. We don't know which one it is. Alright, also Elias Roottree is a mechanic. We don't know who he married. Let's go back to the computer. History. Let's go back. I didn't look for Ron Roottrie. I did look for Rob Roottrie. What? He's notable. How about Linus Cornwall? Boo. Boo, I say. Alright, history. Let's go back down. Carl Anderson Maples. Gwyn Roottrie divorce. How about Guy Hudson accident? Back to history. A song called Sun. Where was it? Oh, there's no more numbers here. 9. Carl left in his inbox. Stephanie Jones. Unconventional family, so she was adopted or divorced, got adopted. The baby of her own due, Christmas, and her message for voters: simply love is our future. Carl, I know you can see eye to eye, comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting down statements for Stephanie, we could put the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. CM. Oh, okay. It's gotta be Carolyn Morden. How many more Mordens are there? Let's see. M. It's the only one left. See it, Morden. Could be her, but this looks unconventional. There's no other person who's married with a picture except for this one. How many Mordens do we have left? Gwendolyn Morden. Who is James Morden? We don't have any Mordens left. Gwyneth Madsen. I don't know, man. Look for Elias M. Roottrees. No, of course not. Oh man, I'm never gonna find it. A lot of libraries. Wait. Arrived so late in his mother's life, the daughter swore. Elias agreed. Okay, miracle. Arrived and became the famous of the Richie name and took his father's testimony to a whole new level. Well, it's flyer of the tour, which is in your evidence, which was, where is he? This one. World famous. 68th year. And his wife Nicole. Another Nicole wife. Nicole Smith we got. This is it. We don't know who Miracle. Well, wait, did it say Miracle's wife? Miracle Jr. No. You have any names? Just like Carlson, Patricia Jones. The Patsy. We got 2 Patsies. Could be. Just throw that in for fun. Who are you and who did you marry? What's Clancy's wife's name? What's Elias's wife's name? We don't know. Where am I going to find this information? Maybe it's here. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Uh, da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Watchman of the Year. Maybe this is it? Alright. Catalog. Oh, this is American spelling. Nope, it's not. Ah! Today is alright. Ernie Roottrees Jr. Ernest, did I search for this already? I think I might have. There's another picture of Raina. I don't know where I'm going to get that from. Can I search for this? No, how about this? Oh. Oh. Oh, the track is also available. No, no, no. Any more magazines? Oh, God. I found it. Am I making it up? I swear. I thought it was Lauren talking. Time Cube. Yeah, I remember that. Roottrees Curse. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents died mysteriously. They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver in 1982. But nobody was arrested. Do I have any newspaper names? There's another entry that claims if you connect the dots in the 5-piece repertoire next to Mayan Ruby Skull. Alright, I didn't look for this yet. Asking him to turn it down. With fake proof that Ernie Madsen Jr. actually has a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. He knows that the proof was fake because he's an expert at creating fake evidence. The first entry is from 1996 and has a blurry picture of the Roottrees Candy Company factory. Operation RT-29 is real. I think I looked for this before too. Oh, I haven't read this. Okay. You find more conspiracy websites. Some people out there claim that the Roottrees are changing the candy recipe to include more and more chemicals, and this was done in cooperation with bad actors from an unknown government. They claim that due to a loophole in the calendar, it is possible to get away with nearly any crime on a leap day, so long as it isn't discovered until after the day is over. And then every 4 years on a leap year, the Roottrees Company hosts a meeting with foreign agents to conspire to poison our children. The proof is that the candies contain polyglycerol polyricinoleate. Okay. An ingredient of the candy that wasn't there when it was first released. They claim it is added in an attempt to addict people and eventually induce mind control. The website claims to sell pills that counteract this effect for children and have already eaten Roottrees candy in the past. You do an additional search for polyglycerol and it seems to be an emulsifier in chocolates approved by the FDA and widely used across many products. Due diligence. All right. Look at the history again. Watchman of the Year. Oh, maybe it was that? Let's skip it. Watchman of the Year. Elias Farms, the Roottrees Company. Ooh. Maybe I made it up. Maybe I didn't see it. I've reread Lauren's journal like 3 times. Blah 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 blah. Alright. I read this before. Our attempt to unsillage remove fellow member. Robbing against a fellow family member. Ow! I read this. The Lawrence Diary, which I have. Miracle Network. Reread this recently. Yeah. Did I look for X marks the spot? poetry. Or the author of the Court series. Can I look at this? It also says, keep an eye out for learning next book, Revisiting the Diary 10 years later. Oh. This is going to be big. Finally! This was a version of Lauren Roottrees' diary released in 1975. Unlike the original diary, it contains no pictures, but has many new passages that reflect on her thoughts 10 years after. One major event that happened between releases that changed Lauren's outlook on the death of Elias. A summary of the fallout has been added to your notes, as well as some other pages. Okay. Lauren is the key. Okay, the new diary opens with an explosive incident that happened in the decade between the release and re-release of Lauren's diary. Elias Roottree had died, and during the reading of his will there was an audible gasp when a certain name was read aloud: Samantha Roottree. Although Sam and her children, take a sip, were not meant to receive monetary inheritance, he had a stipulation that she retained the rights to run the farm and any and all decisions related to it. It was then that the scandalous secrets came out. None of the 5 pieces were surprised, but it was quite a shock to everyone else, including Sam. She had been told her parents died. Apparently Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. Kind of figured this out already. Patricia, the daughter of a local steel mogul, and Eli Jr. harbored a secret romance at age 16. She became pregnant, and after the birth, her father refused to let her see Eli Jr. ever again. Her baby Samantha was sent to the Roottrees. Elias hid her away with a local farmhand known as E.C. Alright. Patricia was married off to a much older man and sent away. That was the end of that, almost. None of the next gens had ever met or heard of Patricia until she unexpectedly reappeared, now going by Patsy. After Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Eli Jr. and they finally married in their 50s. Lauren mentioned the wedding in her first diary without knowing Patsy's history. Eli Jr. had never taken another lover. Lauren, ever the romantic, quite appreciated this. When Patsy and Eli Jr. finally married, Elias decided Sam should have been a Roottree in the first place. Even though she was not part of the Clancy Trust, he wanted to include her in family affairs, and that was led to Lauren's initial entry entitled Sam. Apparently, yeah, I already figured this out. This is a page of additional notes of context for the 1975 10-year anniversary release of blah 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 blah. Clearly, I did not know our true family history when I wrote this. I didn't even know Sam was a Roottree. All of my doubts are ill-founded. She's a fine woman. Had she the chance to grow up with us, Sam might have been the sister figure Gwyn never was. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. And her children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. It has been a long, long time since any real Roottree was as excited and interested in the actual candy as Ernie. As a bonus, Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. Gwyneth. Oh. That's her. She's another farmer. Crap. We could do the picture shimmy. No. That's what I just did. No. Glasses makes glasses. That's gotta be. No way. That's a guess. I can do the picture should be here too. Crap. Alright, back to it. What I'm most ashamed of is not figuring it all out myself. Sam's a spitting image of Patsy with her jet black hair and green eyes. She doesn't have the thick glasses Patsy did, of course, but I guess that skips a generation. Glasses? No glasses. Glasses? Glasses. Oh. She has glasses. Oh well, maybe that's not a big deal. The children have that covered. Two children have glasses. It's hard to explain. So this is for sure Gwyneth. Pop warned us away from that farm for years. Wait, I've skipped something. It's hard to explain the look on Pop's face when they read that the farm's operation would pass to Samantha Roottrees. For as long as she was willing, I got flashbacks to when Zach was made president. Mother reframed it a bit to calm him down. Sam wouldn't receive any candy money. After all, it was essentially inheriting the right to rule over the peasants for eternity. Pop warned us away from that farm for years. I never met EC in person, but once Pop referred to him as a confirmed bachelor, and I suspect that's why he kept us from there. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. EC? Who is EC and where does he go? And what does he do? Is this thing? Alright, let's write a note. EC is related to the envelope, I think. A confirmed bachelor. Lauren's diary, part 2, has the information. It's under my head. Alright, gonna plug in my mouse. Alright, part 6 continues. Let's get back to the journal. Roommate Mr. Miller. His roommate was Mr. Miller. Where was EC mentioned before? Not sure if Sam will ever forgive Uncle Junior or Patsy for abandoning her to that life. If I were her, I might never forgive them either, but even so, she seems to blame more than just the two of them. She has no problem with us next gens, but she has palpable hatred for the five pieces in Elias and Gwyneth. Farmer. How many Stephanies do we have? This is a Stephanie. Maybe she's aspiring to politics, so she's not actually in politics. Alright, maybe the journal will give us more information. There's still one person I haven't discovered who can be identified with this. It's probably Gwyneth. This is the page, blah, blah, blah. We know the intro. Reading this book, I get deja vu. As I write this addendum, Clark's gotten married again. No Roottrees has ever remarried, sure. I lost Jacob and Gwyn divorced Wild Bill just before she had her second. Not even I can blame her for that. I've seen what he gets up to in Starlet. But neither of us took a second husband. With the way the world is moving, I guess it was inevitable someone in this family would remarry. I just wish it wasn't my son. I can only wonder if Clark's apparent disrespect for marriage is due to the lack of a real father. I did what I could, and Lord knows Eli C. stepped up and helped. More than I can say for Clancy or Edward. Oh, fine, I found his name. Thank you. What did he do? Wait, baby can be an occupation? She's not a baby. Wait, is Media Mogul a thing he can be? Crap. Switch to pictures. Crap. Let's keep reading. I suspect that he's marrying Jane to keep her from running out on the band. Without her, he'd be the third wheel. And I imagine they wouldn't last long as a trio, but still, I don't think a marriage on such shaky foundation like that can last, and Lord knows I was right the last time. Okay. Edward Roottrees. Crap sticks. Alright, periodicals, Business Watch. Do I have any magazine? Do I have any newspaper names? It doesn't say. Back to the journal. Eli C. practically raised Clark and Jim as brothers whenever he could. Eli's marriage seems fine, and Jim's marriage seems as solid as a rock. Time with LaRue. So who knows what causes these things? I suspect that he's marrying Jane to keep her from running out on the band. Without her, he'd be the third wheel. I read this just a second ago. Let's go to the next one. I think I skipped this paragraph, though. The biggest complaint I got after publishing my diary was how similar the names there are. And I get it. There are 4 Elis, for Pete's sake. But that's how it is. Someone would say, I saw Eli in town, and I wouldn't know which one they meant. My brother, my uncle, my cousin. And that's why they became Uncle Junior or Miracles Eli or Eli C. Our family names were always unusual. Grandpa Elias was a believer in using the names of each generation to honor those of the last. His father and Grandma Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy. So now you see where my pop's name came from. One thing that's always been consistent in our family, though, is that anytime someone's a junior, they're always the firstborn son. And that goes for Miracle, Eli, or even Clancy. With the women, however, it all goes out the window. I think Gwendolyn got her name from the combination of Gwyneth and Caroline. Who was Elias's mother? Women's names tend to get all mixed up as the generations went on. I guess that's because there's no female equivalent of junior. Great. So I'm supposed to, well, I guess I figured it out already. There's no numbers here. So if you're reading my diary and confused, you're not alone. Even the government had problems. I remember once receiving certified mail for an Edward Clancy Roottrees. I had to break the news that they got my father's name backwards. Nothing in here either. Apparently, this is the first thing she could find that she had ever wrote. She knows it was for a school assignment about anger, and she believes, based on the teacher's name, she must have been in the third grade. She doesn't exactly remember the events spelled out here, but she does remember getting in trouble. I got angry when I met a new girl who I do not like. She was dirty and did not have a pretty dress. Me and Pop walked home in town and she hugged him. Huh? When I told her he was my Pop, she pushed me. I got angry and yelled at her, and Pop said to treat her nice. What? What? And then she said, your Pop is my dad. What? She screamed it loud in my ear. She was lying to me, and lying is not a nice thing. So I pushed her too. Then I got in trouble. Then Pop took her away. He told me, don't worry, I am glad she is gone. Huh? Alright, this is weird. Samantha may actually be Clancy Edwards. Kid? Say Lauren's Journal. Lauren's Journal 2. Let's keep that. So make sure I remember where to look. Kids. I wrote kids by accident. Oh, at least I got the name of Edward Roottrees. Let's go back to the first one. The Dynasty. Architects, preachers, and lawyers. They don't seem to mention another one, but advertising there. Fourth president, the fifth president. Is he also a lawyer? Oh, I swear to God, she mentioned somebody married somebody weird. Don't know anything about Jim's kids either. Wait, do we have Rock Roottrees? No. Okay, I'm gonna write lawyer. This is just a guess. I don't know. Didn't work. She'd be older now, so she's not a student. She's a student in this picture. So, this is not right. She's the comedian. I don't know that they're married, but I'm guessing they are. Where's that picture? There. $1994. That's the younger brother. How old are these kids now? We don't know. Jack. Roottrees. Student. But he should be older now, right? Okay. Who did I get? It takes 4. Oh, he was a lawyer. Oh, thank Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. I forgot it was 4, not 3. My mistake. Okay, so we don't know this. This is another root tree. Who's left? Wolf. I'm gonna call him a baby. So this was the 4th one I got. So he was right, and he was new. Gwyneth and Lansing, Mark Landon. We don't know who adopted her. She married Brian Jones. This is not Caroline Morden's picture, so it must be her. And this is Gwyneth Morden. Don't know if she's a housewife though. I'm gonna write housewife, but this is not likely to be true. I got a bunch of kids I don't know about. There's another picture of her somewhere. So this was wrong. I'm gonna put director back. She could have married Robert, doesn't have to marry Ronald. So where are my candidates? She's not a kid anymore though. No idea about Elias's family. Mr. Jones is not right. I'm just gonna remove it. Don't know who she married. Don't know who she married. I got Lauren's family down. I got Samantha's known family down. Is this gonna be like up here? She doesn't like Elias and Clancy. What did they do? Okay, search for Zachariah Morden. Son of James and Gwendolyn Morden. Ooh. There we go. Inheriting he could Elias trust me with I've read this before. I didn't get the James. She's got the same name. Ooh. One major event that happened between releases is the death of Elias. Summary of the fallout. Okay, let's go back a page. Uh-oh. No, it was public library. What was I searching for? Books. She had inspiration from one of her brother's Clancy lectures. Ah, so professor. I have that, right? No, I don't know. Why did I miss their names? It's not gonna... I can finish the game without getting these names. I assume they married. The Ronald married her. Crime against the family. Oh. Okay. We gotta find 3 kids with the same last name. The Wilsons. This is the Wilson family. Okay, but who's whom? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's only 4 slots. Oh, great. Maybe I'm wrong? There's no other spaces. There's another picture of Bonnie? Like Root. And wait, traditional. Nope. And the white. Maybe she's in the Business Monthly. This makes it sound like it's the what if I just write random stuff like Ooga Booga? Okay, I can write whatever. I want to look at the Root catalog. Boo. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. To I don't know. Candy Roottrees. Oh, they mentioned him marrying. So Bonnie, we got next president guy. That's what we got. Ernie Jr. We got Carolyn. Wait, do we have Carolyn? Carolyn Morden, Gwyneth Morden, Gwendolyn Madsen, Miracle Jr., Jim, Clark, Carl, Where is he there? In the middle. And Elim. So her name is not written. Ten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So her name is missing. It says November. Wait a minute. His name is November. You tricked me. You tricked me. They all signed it. You tricked me. Your name is November. Well, the thing is, she can't be she's not going to be a student now. I need to find other magazines. So Wolf, she's not a student. I don't know what she does. Travel agent, she's not a travel agent. We don't know this. We don't know if they're housewives or not. Probably married the Wilsons. There's too many Wilsons though. I wonder if there's extra names you don't need. Or just random Wilson somewhere else. Wait. How many Wilsons do we have left? What? Why did I thought there were 5 Wilsons? Wilkins. So there is 4 Wilsons, and there they are. Does Lauren keep writing? How about this? Revisiting the diary. We can do this. "20 years later. No! Boo! Court series. Nah. Lauren Roottrees. Alright, we gotta look at the intuition. There's no number here. Does that mean... Okay, hold on a second. The number didn't appear. The Morden family. Gwendolyn Morden. Did I look for that? Still look to the first diary again. No numbers, no numbers, no numbers, no numbers, no numbers. Second diary. No numbers. Alright. Oh, 5 pieces add. Because the original inventor had 5 kids. Bad blue raspberry, cool chocolate, so strawberry, power plum, awesome apple. What is even elderberry anyway? I have all the... Ah, Teen Blast. Okay, okay. We got a new magazine. What's her name? I forgot the kids, the main kids. Raina. Raina was on the cover of Teen Blast when she was 16. We did an interview. You had the cover and article to your evidence. There she is. Brother Trouble cancelled. Oh. How to know if he's interested. Candy Girl series. It's covered by the two. Here's an article about Raina Roottrees from the 1994 issue. This issue also mentions TMS and Brother Trouble. In an interview, Raina talks about her inspirations. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of your grasp. Our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor who taught lectures about history. Got that? We don't know the grandmother. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot because I have other people in my family that have also made the Roottrees name famous for the things besides candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. I took his advice, and now I work with my mom, designing clothing. Sorry, determined. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, and then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we managed to accomplish. Laura, okay, we got that. Get another picture for her. Is that what this means? There's 2 pieces of information? Teen Blast. What else can we find? I'll move my camera for a second. Campaign mailer 8. Who's back? Stephanie may have grown up at least unconventional family, but I got a lot of the stuff already. Like this. Mother, CM. Maybe she's an executive. Not a choice. Caroline Morden has another picture. Love is our future. Can I search for that? Brian Jones. The famous athlete who broke pole vaulting record in 1954. He doesn't seem to be related to the Roottrees. If you're looking for a different Brian Jones, you may need to search a more local resource. Like a newspaper? Yeah. Aha! The Butler County Times. Alright. The Butler County Times. Brian Jones. Yay! There are many advertisements over the years, as well as a small article from 1995 about Jones Graphic and Print. The article is a piece about Brian Jones taking over his father's print company. After 20 years, Brian seems to not have let it go to waste as a marketing opportunity during an interview portion. I've been in and out of that shop my whole life. My father taught me everything there is to know when it comes to getting the job done right and getting it done quick. We've been a printing staple of Butler County for years, and even the Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way. He laughs. Ho ho ho. But still, when you're a new client or one of our regulars, nothing will change. Come on down for the best prices on bulk printing anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania, or search for us online. I designed the website myself. Jones Graphic and Print. One highlighted. Search. Is a company, according to its website, has existed in Butler County for some time. The website seems fancy. It even has frames. The website lists the addresses, hours, and a few examples of clients. Stephanie Jones Campaign, mailers. Roottrees Candy Company, various banners, posters. Butler County Holiday Light Post banners. Miracle Network tour flyers. Roottrees Motors. Aha. Coupon flyers. Butler County School District. Various banners, posters. Butler Summer Theater posters and children. Contribution for Children of Eden. We also do web design. Come and get a quote today. Children of Eden, some musical songs by Stephen Schwartz. A game designer by the name of Jeremy Johnston really likes it. Realized it kind of fit timeline wise with the game he was making and decided to use it instead of something fake as kind of an Easter egg. You don't need to check it out, but if you do, I like the songs The Hardest Part of Love and Lost in the Wilderness. Oh, great. More music. Also, if you haven't already, you should hit the back button and go back to the Jones Graphic and Print. Instead of searching for Children of Eden, you should probably search for whoever was performing it. It's a very direct hint. Before I go, though, let's search. No! Well, I'm back, don't worry. Got attacked by a bear. Not really. Alright. Whoever was performing it, but who is performing it? It was Kim LaRue, wasn't it? Is it because I'm not spelling it like... Oh, Butler Summer Theater, that's what they're... Butler Summer Theater performs plays and musicals during the summer. Makes sense. As it is not summer currently, their website has a thank you message. Thank you for making our 1998 season such a success. Stay tuned for announcements about summer performances. 1999. The website lists the credits of a musical, which seems to be the final show they performed last season. There's a cast list, but none of the names seem relevant. Below, the cast that lists the crew and two things stand out: posters and additional set designs by Jones Graphic and Print. Yes. Aha! Choreography by November Studios. Hello, hello. All right. That's fine, choreographer. Up there, have a dancer. All right, let's search for more about her. November Studios. A local dance school. They advertise lists for ballet and jazz. There's hardly any other information available. Well, that sucks. Instead of November Studios, maybe they should have called this place No Mention Studios, because you don't find any information about it anywhere. Nice thought, though. Well, kiss my grits. Why did it catch my eye then? I search for this. Okay, let's go back to the list. Alright, Stephanie Jones. Most recent mention of Stephanie Jones is a small report detailing the election results from last month's election. Stephanie apparently won her election. Okay, she is politics. You also find the full version of the newspaper clipping on the back of the campaign mailer. While most of it is unimportant, you do find the following. Stephanie Jones was born Stephanie Landon until her marriage to local business owner Brian Jones, who lived in Butler County her whole life. Stephanie grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely female influence. Okay. Though she is a distant cousin of the Roottrees, her mother Carolyn, a local artist, yes, who has appeared on the front page of the Butler County Times in the past, alright, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding deforestation and indigenous trees to expand their maple farms. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring love to the world. Well, we don't find a cover story about the local art installations, including one by Carolyn Morden. There isn't much about Carolyn as a person. This is mostly a listing of art in Butler County. She seems to get top billing. According to the story, there is an image of Carolyn standing beside a large metal sculpture of a mermaid. It is captioned, Carolyn standing next to her sculpture, Atlantis's Burden. It's probably in the picture. The sculpture is one of many works featured in our upcoming book, Self-Portrait, Art and Beauty of Women. According to the quote further down, Atlantis' burden is meant to symbolize a society split by indecision over whether women should be equals or something to protect. The picture on the front page has been added to your evidence. Alright, where is it? There you are. Wavy hair. Alright, so she is a lesbian, but I have no idea who this is. This could be anybody. So, it's a woman, though. She is not a housewife. Wait, wavy hair. That's her. She is an artiste. Wonderful. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I got him. Booyah. Progress is made. We got another picture for her. Oh, I forgot to put her in. I had Bonnie's picture the whole time. Who else did I get? Stephanie's Landon's other mother. Jim's kids. I have no idea who his kids are. Alright, this is not Wolf Roottrees. We need another Roottrees name. Could be a girl. I have no idea. So this is the other. This is Robert Roottrees. Don't know what he does, unfortunately. We got the public library. Carolyn Morden. Notes. What's the name of the book? Copy. Did it work? Did. Alright. Dedicated to Eloise and Stephanie. Alright, Eloise. Partner's name is Eloise. Just Eloise. Okie dokie. Mostly black and white pictures of Carolyn's art. The centerpiece is a series of full-color nude self-portraits at different ages, stretching from 25 to 30. They certainly have not been added to your evidence. Alright. In the intro, Carolyn talks about influences. She was one of the youngest in her generation, and in her late teens she felt betrayed when her sister Gwendolyn and cousin Bonnie gave up on dreams to settle for boring men. Housewife. She especially dislikes her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson, we figured that out already, who she calls completely bogus. Their marriages led her to double down. Oh, Dr. Wilson. It doesn't say the first name. In art and environment, she even married a man who was opposed. It was the opposite of boring, which was an overcorrection. She comes out strongly against the Roottrees company's effect on the local environment and rues how she has not able to convince her father, Zach, to make changes to policy. She also explains that her marriage to Mark led to the most volatile moments in her life, all negative, and that the only good thing he ever gave her was a daughter. Leaving them all behind for good was pushed her to pursue her true loves, art, and the beauty of women. Alright. Can we look for Dr. Wilson? Whoa! It's a pediatrician who practiced north of Pittsburgh. Although there are a lot of Stephen Wilsons and Dr. Wilson, this one apparently found a way to game the search results as he pops up to the top every time. His website claims that he is a pediatrician to the stars. The only evidence for this is that he apparently was a doctor to the Roottrees sisters. There is a picture of him on his website, as well as a picture of his 3 children. The 3 of them look as though the photographer was holding them hostage. Regardless, the photos have been added to your evidence. There's also a quote that, although credited to his child Jason, you suspect might not be written by a 10-year-old. My dad is the best dad in the entire world, and he treats every patient with world-class care. He will treat your children like he would me, my big brother, or my sister. Alright. Jason's in the middle. Steven Wilson. He's the youngest. Alright, so college graduate. Last known probably in college as well. Jason Wilson. The middle one is a woman. Jem. Wilson. Zach. Steven Wilson. Oh, student college was there. I'm gonna guess student college. Crap. 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 Of course not. Do I have 4 people? We have another Roottrees. Candy Roottrees. Oh, come on, give me the names. I already said Wolf. I would also have, I don't know about Robert Roottrees. I still don't know anything about this part of the family. Oh, wait a minute. I saw something about motors before. Oh no, did I not write it down? Ah, it was this. Find a hit for Roottrees Motors. You don't find any trace of them on the internet. As a local business, they may be featured in other places. Okay. That for Roottrees Motors. The paper seems Roottrees Motors used to be called Wilkins Motors. The ad for Roottrees Motors was run in every week's Butler County Times for many years, but recently has been changed to include a picture. The 3 different unique versions of the ad have been added to your evidence. You may have a new name, but we promise we're still the same family business. All that's different is we've joined a sweeter family. Funny noises? Need new oil? Come on down, we'll fix her up. Wilkins Motors. Wilkins. Catherine Wilkins. The family mechanic servicing the entire Pittsburgh area. Funny noises? Need new oil? Come on down, we'll fix her up. Tessa Roottrees, our newest fixer, learned all there is to know about cars from her Roottrees Motors parents. Alright, another mechanic. Tessa Roottrees, we got a picture for her. She's also a mechanic. That's 4. How many Roottrees are left? Christina Roottrees. Oh, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So she's probably a student. So, Guy husband's wife. Guy husband's wife. Jim's kids. Nothing on his kids. So Candy and Wolf. There's got to be Candy. There's got to be Wolf. But all right, there's a whole thing I haven't found yet. Miracle Jr.'s wife, Elias's wife, Edward's wife. And that's it. Uh-oh. Oh, and Robert's profession. He's not a director. A hairdresser, perhaps. I have to go read about Gwyn again. Alright, it's a good time to stop here. See you next time.